So we're gonna.
Chuck's got some hot takes, though. You know, you can't put it past him.
Why do we have like this many people? Wow. I didn't even realize that there's like 65 people in the voice chat.
Scary Snakes, am I allowed to talk now? Because you didn't pay me to not talk this stream.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I lost all my money gambling on the laggers to lose, so I'm broke now. I can't pay you anymore. So yeah, I talk to your heart's content.
Foolish man.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
Wait. Naveen, what's your rate to not talk? Whatever it is, I'll pay double so you don't talk.
What?
I'm a generous guy.
Yeah.
Better than my job.
So for those of you who may be watching the VOD here, or have just tuned into the stream, we just finished covering a match of the King Switchers versus Rezax and how did you say it? Like Zibby Dibby? And the King Switchers won that match. We are now waiting for the match to start of Chicken 12 Teen versus the chickencrossroad and dielie. And I see 12 Teen and Chicken are both online. I followed Chicken. I don't know if the others are online. If someone is friends with them, you can let me know.
All four of them are online.
Okay, so that's excellent.
Zach, Google wants to hear you speak.
Oh, hello, Guga. Guga Faluga.
Hey, what's up? Does he sound like me or no?
No. What?
Did you sound exactly like Guga?
Wait,
What?
hold on. Who was asking that question? Was that Zach asking that question?
No, I was the one who said Guga Faluga.
Oh, wait, hold on. Guga, are you talking to me right now? I'm so confused.
Oh my god. The dumbest thing ever.
So I just want to say that the notion that all Asians sound alike is not representative of this channel, and I disavow all of that.
I'm sorry, son.
Okay, Zach, ready? We're going to say the same line one after another, okay? You can say, hello, my name is Zach, and I will say the same line, okay? You go.
Wait, which line?
You say, hello, my name is Zach.
Okay. All right, ready? 3,
Yeah, go ahead.
2, 1. Hello, my name is Zach.
Hello, my name is Zach.
Not even like in the round.
Yo, you kind of sound like me. Not.
Okay. Also,
close?
I'd like to take a moment to point out that Zach is in fact a middle-aged African American man. Because the picture on the internet.
Let's not get it twisted now, son. Okay? Because I'm clearly black. And there's
Guga, are you also a middle-aged African American man?
That is
yes,
correct.
he is.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, you guys heard it here first.
Say Guga or Zach, because I don't know who's speaking now.
I know, right? Like, I'm gonna say the exact same person is what's happening right now.
Yeah, I can't tell who's saying
I
what.
love watching Chuck stream when he's just quiet. It's just so nice to just
I know.
see him,
I mean, this
smiling.
is you guys are providing the content for me, and I love it. By the way, thanks for the follow from. Well, I can't even say that. Thanks for the follow. I read things before saying them out loud. But thanks for the follow from MGA Silva from earlier, also.
This is the best.
Top content.
That's what the laggers bring to the table, son.
Exactly.
That's right, Guga.
One day, Guga's gonna get really good at Bughouse, and it's gonna make a clocking switch.
Oh, what do you mean one day?
Guga. So you guys don't seem to know the history, but
I think we got beef.
the legit Guga has gotten a lot better. Like Guga used to be in like the 1,000 category, and
I was
now
8
he's
years
like
old. Okay, calm down.
now he's like a solid like 1,900 or so.
Zoomer.
I feel like Return of the Lagger just said he's 1,200. Like that's exactly what I just heard.
Oh, I am.
Guga, name reveal 1.
Dude, my real name is Guga. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop lying.
Thank
to
you
me.
for
I
the
know
follow
your name is
from
that.
Hoff.
You just told me, and they think I'm stupid.
We understand.
So,
Alright,
so
what else is
in all honesty, so generally I want to start the stream like right before a match starts, but I kind of wanted to keep this conversation going, and chess.com sort of has this like revolving hosting where all of a sudden you get 1,000 viewers. So streaming longer,
Yeah.
maybe I could get that host.
Gotcha. We're always here to help you out.
Yeah, so sorry for the people watching this VOD that the match isn't started immediately, but you could just fast forward till they start playing.
They should just put this conversation on Chess
Or you
TV.
could just listen to this fabulous conversation. That's okay too.
Okay. In all seriousness, will chickencrossroad and dielie get a game? Like these guys are very strong, but I don't think.
I'm not sure if I agree with that.
Miss Fairy Queen, hello. Long time no see.
Hey, Miss Fairy Queen. We are in
snap.
the house Discord with like 60 people. If you want to hop in, love to have more commentary.
What do you think the average rating of this voice call is in Bughouse rating?
Well, Guga's here.
Probably
Oh,
5,000.
Guys, come on.
Because of Kuga and the laggers.
Yo, chill.
Sorry, Guga.
Oh, man. Whoa, why you gotta do my man's like that?
Guga.
Like he wasn't even talking.
Yeah, what the?
We got mad respect for Guga after our match yesterday night.
Yeah, he put me on the pavement.
Oh, Chicken and 12 Teen are jumping in a team call. So maybe we'll have a match pretty soon here.
Chicken still waiting for the light to turn green so he could cross the road.
All four players are online, so I assume we will be starting shortly.
Did you know Guga's 12 years old? Can you imagine being that young?
No, Guga is 5 years older than you.
You're old.
I'm sorry, man. You know I love you, Bruce.
Get roasted out of nowhere, man.
So I do have a hard cutoff to leave here at 4:15, but I have a feeling this match won't last that long.
Oh, man.
We are underway.
All right.
We are. Oh, Chicken has hung a knight for a pawn already. So this is not looking good for the Chicken 12 team.
Hello, Chicken.
The game has started.
So chickencrossroad and dielie could start with queens in hand, and every single person in this call would still pick Chicken and 12 team to win the match.
I mean,
I have played matches like that, by the way. Like I at a Bughouse gathering, there's a guy named John who he doesn't play online, Johnny V, but he is very enthusiastic about Bughouse, and I feel like I'm a much better player than him. So I offered to simul, where we would both simul. He got 2 extra minutes on both clocks, and I gave him an extra queen on both boards. Like I lost the queen and he had an extra queen, and I think I won. I did lose some games, but I won like 2/3 of the games.
Chicken sack.
What was his rating?
So a knight wins for 12
nice.
team, and he has 10 seconds to get it. So I feel like
This is over.
No. I got the win condition for you guys. So we're gonna play pawn at h6, and then Chicken is gonna no, because he's gonna reach for his rook because he's not gonna use his queen, and he's gonna actually pick up the bishop. And he's gonna put on h1.
so we have a 1-0 favor and 12 team Chicken.
Oh man, there's so many pre-moves. It's crazy.
I mean, when you don't respect your opponents, then you can pre-move more aggressively.
I don't think that's true though. Like you say, they don't respect their opponents, but I guarantee you, if we have a post-game interview, like 12 team and Chicken are gonna say like they played really well. They were fun games, worthy opponents, etc. Like they are.
They played as well as they could for 9-0.
That's why the laggers. We give you the real spiel.
Yeah,
The real spiel. We say it for how it is.
that is correct.
To be clear, when I say they don't respect their opponents, like what I mean specifically is that they're not afraid of their gameplay to the extent that they feel that they can't get away with pre-moving like this. Like they're still going to be pre-moving a lot in high house, but probably they wouldn't be taking as many risks as they are against this team. I could be wrong though.
Already over.
Oh my
This is so
goodness.
bad.
Brutal.
Dielie.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Great play by 12 team.
You can't chess.
They're getting styled on.
12 team chicken is so lucky they didn't run across us.
So have you guys been watching the Raiden? Are they gaining any points from this matchup?
No.
I have not watched.
think
Let me check the archives. I assume that they're still gaining points. Like, or
There's
Do
no
you think
way
it's
they're
like a
getting
1 point thing?
No.
Oh, they're gaining.
It's
Undercooked
one
champion says they're gaining.
point.
1
I got
point.
1 point.
Okay.
Let the eking begin.
Okay, chicken's opponent is completely dead.
This is just depressing.
Yeah, but you could have said that at
9-2.
the start of the game.
I think 9-2 for tjarkvos and dielie probably.
I say 9-0.
No, 9-2
I'm
for
gonna
dielie and
give
tjarkvos.
them one
What?
game. I'll give them one game.
Really? I mean, not the way that they're playing right now.
Because
I don't think they will get a
can't
game.
lose 9-0. How could you live with yourself?
I
win
lost
one.
9-0 and I'm still depressed. Rip.
Okay, that's over. Okay, Rookie Chase. Yeah, goodbye.
Hey,
12
hey.
chicken is destroying.
Okay,
And
12 teams
not only is he
chicken.
destroyed, but they're up 10 seconds.
I mean, that's what happens when you're Saxon, but you're not attacking.
Damn, look at chicken, so greedy.
Oh God, this is
The king
hard
of
to watch.
three. Ouch.
And I don't want anyone in the audience to get the wrong idea. Like, there's a lot of trash talking going in this commentary, but I can fully say that the chickencrossroad and dielie, either one of them would beat me up. So
They would be.
it's easy to trash talk when you have the chicken 12 team perspective. I mean, it's kind of like if you're watching like football or wrestling and you're like watching your favorite like sports team and you're talking about how awful the other team is, even though like you never go outside and have never done a push-up in your life.
So, like, I don't even know if this falls within the purview of trash talking.
3. Well, I think Queen's 3, yeah, and then IG4 for chicken.
Because I feel like that team getting destroyed is like the correct analysis of the predicted result of what would happen here.
Okay,
I would expect the same thing if I were playing in chicken and 12 team. I would expect people to predict them to win 9-0, and if they didn't, I would ask them what and how many things they're smoking.
Oh, that's nice.
Exactly.
Wow, chicken's better than he looks. Wow.
What is going on?
What? 12 team just
What
gave
was
2
that?
queens.
Nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, because his partner already won. That might be.
That is called the flex. I'm awarding
that was
9
definitely
style
flexing.
points to 12 team. They have won the match just now. The match is over.
9.
They're going to
That's
still
not-
play for fun.
9
But-
is not nearly enough. 9 is not nearly enough.
I'm
We need,
sorry.
like,
I'm awarding 109 style points to them. They have already won the next 3 matches in virtue of that line that 12 team just played.
The score right now is 4-0, by the way, for the people out there on Twitch. Favoring chicken 12 team.
This is just disgusting.
So chickencrossroad and dielie are incredibly strong. And the fact that they're getting absolutely murdered like this should just tell you how unbelievably insane 12 team and chickencrossroad are.
It's unbelievable. No, and they were chickencrossroad. I remember I was doing commentary on like chickencrossroad and dielie's last match, and they were like playing really well.
Oh, yeah, no, they are a good team, and they beat the team with Fumitox, and Fumitox is a world class player.
They did have a great win versus Fumitox, but we do have to put a little bit of an asterisk by that. As Fumitox said after the match that he could not see his partner's board the whole time because of bugs and
It was like an overtime match.
Yeah, so that's true, but that still doesn't take much away from me from like how well they played. Like,
for sure they played awesome. I'm just saying that it's a little bit of a shame because I think Fumitox would have put up more of a fight if he could see his partner's board.
I mean, Fumitox,
what a hot chick
he might be a world-class player at his local chess club, but I don't know about the world. He's not too good.
Okay, so this game, I think that dielie needed to sit because what happened was his partner had a relatively good position as good as he could get against chicken. And then dielie was just losing the whole house. And then what happened was, I mean, you can't Saxon or your opponent has the whole house or you don't.
I commend you for genuinely attempting to commentate this massacre. Your professionalism is to be admired.
Jeez, Queen of 8.
You just gotta watch it play out, because This is so brutal.
My man's watching.
So is this
like, oh, let's analyze the movement.
So Crimson, is this kind of how you feel about this match? That it would be like commentating Custard's Last Stand, from the perspective of the Indians, I guess. Is that like
Indians?
I feel like I've got a lot of questions as to why we're commentating this. Like, that feels a little problematic, but sure. Like, well, I'll go along with this metaphor.
Chicken needs the night.
I'm pretty sure Gandhi fought in Custer's Last Stand, right?
What?
Right, the Indian Army against
sorry, Native Americans. My bad. I'm a boomer before they updated all of the history books to be politically correct.
Oh man!
Shout out to Glorious Defense for being not only a math aficionado and an incredible wordsmith, he is also a history buff. This man's talent knows no limit.
Oh no, this was a different guy. This is not the Glorious Defense.
Oh, this is the knockoff Glorious.
Yeah, this is the bad player.
Oh man!
Yeah, he's the lagger that Chuck wants him to snipe the stream. Put it that way.
Oh, so Brios, I just got a question. Where you said they would win 2 games, or where are these 2 games coming from? I need to know.
No, I thought it was gonna be 9-2 for dielie and tjarkvos. I thought they were gonna win all of the games.
Oh,
Team Chicken just happened to get lucky, but
That's equally as unlikely.
Is the score 6-0? Am I right about that? Because someone said in the chat smooth 8-0, and I was confused because I see 6-0.
So I was joking around, but this actually is a huge upset for the Chicken and
Yeah,
Club team.
for sure.
I
mean, look at Chicken's name. I mean, how could you have a name like that and be a good player?
Like, he is the embodiment of he scurred. Like he the most scurred player that I've ever seen in my life, and somehow he's managing to survive here. So
yeah.
Take the bishop.
Chickencrossroad is having some
What
problems.
determines if you're going to be a good chess player, if you're going to be a bad one, is how good your name is. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Wow.
This man did not just play rook at f8. Oh,
wow,
my
Torty,
Lord.
what a beast!
Oh
my God.
Whoa.
See, and that's why we don't commentate the match.
All right, wait. Serious Nick.
That was a really fun mate right there.
How many style points was that? That's gotta be like 1,000.
Was the most disgusting thing I've seen in my entire life. I'm telling you right now, like you go to a high school bathroom because like teenagers are objectively disgusting. You will never find something worse than what we just saw. Oh my gosh!
I mean, to be honest though, you haven't seen many things in your life, but I mean, I get your point.
Just everything.
Oh
is
my
no
God.
one safe?
We're 1 game away.
We're at 8-0 right now.
How quick was this match? This is
We're
almost
wish-
like 15 minutes.
I wish we had like
I think the
instant
start of the-
replay.
I think the start of the
Or
match
talking
is faster than after match. Or
No,
waiting.
the story of the match is rook at f8. Like that line that he plays, nothing else matters. Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh, that was nasty. I don't even have words to describe like how unbelievable that was. Oh my gosh!
He gets Chicken a pawn and he drops on G2 and that's GG, right? Okay, yeah, pawn G2. Okay, that. Chicken's too good.
Well, pawn G2, it's not like a trivial for 12 team to force rook in this
That is
position.
Just so fast. It's unbelievable.
just
I mean,
Like,
Chicken
you'd expect
decided to
on
just
moving this
just win a queen while he's maiden, just for just for giggles.
I mean, but look at Dielie. Does he really look like the type to be able to hold a piece?
So, like yeah, it's like known for being like
Oh, wow.
incredibly solid and like yeah, like in that sort of like Rezek's type of mold, like very solid, great at playing first part of his board.
great player. Yes, really.
Oh man.
This is over.
Great player. Oh no.
Great maiden technique by Chicken over there.
Oh,
Thank you.
9-0 like it was.
All right, that
nothing,
is
like it was.
that's 9, right? That's
That's 9. That's done. Yeah.
Okay, that is GG's.
Wow. I was not.
All right, let me see if they'll come in here.
What was that, like 10 minutes?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
12 minutes. I think he did that on purpose because his name is 12 Teen.
Yeah. Didn't think about that.
Okay, that was the mascot. That was.
I need to pull up this game.
All right, so it looks like 12 Teen at least, and maybe Chicken will come in here.
I appreciate that they were very swift because now I can do other things. You know, I mean, not all of us have time to like watch Buckhouse all day long, so I appreciate, you know, how.
Yeah, he did it
thoughtful
just for
that
you.
team
He
was.
did it just for you, dude.
I really gotta give it to him.
This is gonna be
I owe him
Chuck's
one.
shortest stream ever.
Yeah, Chuck. He scammed you. Dude, scammed you.
So someone needs to put them on game to what Plucking and Grind did to their second round opponents. like that was impressive, but it is not the world record for fastest Buckhouse World Championship
So
match.
Jasugi said he would come into this voice chat, but he seems to not be coming in. I don't know if anyone wants to drag him over. Like Raven.
Try.
I mean, can you blame him?
Oh, Michael's going to ask him to come in. That's good.
Chicken Crossroad.
Yeah, no, Naveen, I know that they've been in the house Discord, but they weren't in the party channel. Hey.
Yeah, he has come.
Hey, congratulations on your victory.
Thanks. Yeah.
So we have an all-star panel here to ask you some post-game interview questions.
Okay, sure.
Although I have to warn you that there are two members of this all-star panel who are going to be your future opponents.
That is correct.
Take a wild guess.
So they might be asking you questions such as, how would the next team defeat you? And you might want to tread carefully.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
So yeah, what were your general takeaways from that match? Like it obviously went very smoothly, and you guys played very well. But that was a very strong team that you just made short work of. Like, what are your takeaways from this?
It was good. I think Chicken was doing most of the attacking and winning, and I was just focused on playing fast. That's generally our strategy.
Really?
Yeah.
It kind of felt when I was watching the match that Chicken was focusing on winning all of the pieces.
Yeah. It really depends game to game, actually. I just felt like we just wanted to keep up time, but that's my strategy or our strategy pretty much every series.
So if that's your strategy every series, then who are you most afraid of going forward? Like, do you think you can keep up on time with Plucking and Grind or the King Switchers? Or do you think that you will have the clock advantage off every possible team?
I'm dying over here.
Chicken, you answer.
Chicken, you know what?
I think there's a lot of fast teams.
That is correct.
And,
yeah. Fast teams.
Not one in particular, I wouldn't say.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of fast teams.
So did you guys do any prep work for this match or look up your opponent's games at all, or were you guys just pretty confident and like assured that you'd have smooth sailing going into the match?
I played dielie before somewhere, either on Fix or chess.com, so I kind of knew what he was playing, but I didn't prepare anything. No.
Okay, so what were your thoughts about his style? Did you guys have a plan to go in aside from just being uptime and then trying to use that?
I thought they both played pretty well. Maybe we got a couple lucky coordinations where we shouldn't have won, and yeah, we won those games. So maybe those games went our way that shouldn't have. But I think overall we were pretty safe most games.
So there's one game that I'm sure all the people want to know about. So this line that you played with rook at f8 and that mating sequence is
that was a
one of the
complete,
most disgusting things I've ever seen.
Yeah, but that was a complete what's it called? Bluff. You could just go king takes.
Oh no! You
Yeah.
Oh no!
You ruined it.
Oh my god!
Yeah. King takes and he's completely safe.
I need you to
And
lie to me,
did you know it was a bluff when you played the move, or did you think like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
maybe this
at
works?
First I thought it was mate, but then I'm like, oh, it was a bluff. But I just threw it in anyway. So.
So but
We've all
that's
had, like-
that's honestly that's
it's not
honestly
very
interesting,
obvious.
because I've seen situations where people Firefly has talked about this, where Firefly will partner like a low player, and sometimes he'll be like at that player's house and they'll switch accounts, and Firefly will play on the low account, and the low player will play on Firefly's account, and the low player will like be hanging pieces and sacking pieces, and his opponents won't take them because they're like, Firefly's doing this, like it must be, it must work.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty
And
funny.
so I think to a certain extent, if you do a sack like that, like your opponents are just gonna think like 12th team must have calculated this all out. It must work.
Right. maybe.
I was just trying to get that game to load so I can take another look, but I think my computer's too disappointed and it won't want to load it, so I don't really know what to do.
There was maybe
That's
some
very
knight at g6, knight at h7 stuff.
No, yeah, it was still a pretty comfortable position, but yeah, king takes and he wouldn't be getting mated, I think. So
I think going into this tournament, you guys are a pretty clear favorite. Do you guys feel any added pressure being expected to win every match?
Agree with that, son. I do not agree with that.
sorry, I didn't understand what you were saying.
So I think you're a pretty clear favorite to everyone except for the king switchers. Like, do you guys feel any?
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you feel any added pressure being sort of expected to win every match?
Chicken, what do you say?
Almost every match.
Personally, I don't know about Janik.
Yeah, I don't feel too much pressure either. I think there's quite a few strong teams. Blitz Bullet and Burritos, and then Bullblock and Grind. Those guys are all very good. So
Yeah, even your next opponents, PKNM and Midnight Foxes are two.
Oh yeah,
very strong
PKM is
players.
definitely one of my toughest opponents. Yes.
Yeah, could you guys give us some thoughts about that match going into it?
I think it's going to be tough for sure. I don't know who I'm playing between PKM and who's the other guy again.
Midnight Fox.
Oh yeah, Midnight Fox is also very good. I partnered him many times like on Helms' stream. So I think both are pretty strong chess players. So I think we may have to try to out coordinate them rather than outplay them on the board. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Nice. All right, I think I have just one more question. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, did you want to ask them?
Real quick, I want to thank E4 Luke for raiding with a party of 7. We're doing the post-game interview here for you guys of the winner of the Chicken 12-team match here, which was Chicken 12-team. And yeah, I'll just throw in a question here real quick while I have the floor, which is this match was originally scheduled for yesterday at 2 p.m., I believe, but it was rescheduled so 12-team could go compete in the titled arena on that other site.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like you finished 23rd. And I'm looking at the people above you in the rankings. I see GM, Opera Weezen, GM, CM, and then eventually it's you who's an NM. So you just took a break from beating up the Bughouse players to go beat up a bunch of GMs. Do you want to talk about that? Have you been playing a lot of Bullet, or do you prepare for this sort of like you prepared for this Bughouse match by just like getting out of bed and smashing GMs?
I enjoyed playing the title arenas a lot, and I didn't realize because we originally scheduled the match for another time, then it switched again, so I didn't realize it landed on the title arena. So I really enjoyed playing those events.
Yeah, and it looks like you had a pretty good finish in this event.
Yeah, it was not bad.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I like how Chuck talks about this other site like it's his ex-girlfriend who broke his heart. that other site.
Oh yeah.
I do think that if the Buckhouse had some sort of analog of the Geneva Conventions, we probably just witnessed a war crime in those 12 minutes. I mean, yeah, that was really, really convincing. Gotta say.
Beautiful, beautiful man.
Okay, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who like look up to you guys as Buckhouse players. So, do you have any advice for how other players can improve their games and hopefully get somewhere near the level that you guys are at someday?
That's a great question, by the way. I'm very curious about that.
Chicken, you want to take it?
I'm going to take that for Chicken and just say that Chicken might recommend a certain guide that was written by one chickencrossroad. And I'm going to link that in the chat while he answers in more detail.
I wrote that a long time ago, but it might be some good things in there. It changed a little.
Please answer your questions in the third person.
I think that chesting is underrated in Bunkhouse a little bit. Just playing fast and being able to play without pieces is one thing I would say.
Which is another way of saying be good at chess.
I mean, it helps, yeah.
Well, you heard it here. Chicken just said I will never be good at Buckhouse. So it's been fun, guys. Oh, in all seriousness, congrats on your match, guys, and thank you guys so much for coming on and giving us some time to answer some questions. Did anyone else have something they want to ask?
I think you covered all of it. Covered everything I wanted.
Well, maybe. How did you get your name, 12-teen?
Oh, I copied a guy from Fix named 11-teen. I used to think he was really strong, so I wanted to copy his name.
He's still really strong. He just doesn't play as much. I actually partnered.
Yeah. Sorry. Of course, he's still really strong.
I've partnered 11-teen twice in the Bunkhouse World Championship in Berlin, and he was the guy that I finished fourth with 1 year.
Yeah, he's
nice.
Wow, Chuck.
Chuck is just OP. He's just too good.
I'm saying 11-teen is so good he can even carry me. So
I think you carried him for sure.
I mean, people can move against him in real life.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was that?
That's what happens when people can't pre-move against you in real life.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask 12-teen. I guess 12-teen and Chicken. Like, if we have another Bunkhouse gathering at some point, do you think you guys will come along and play there?
Well, personally, it depends how far it is from where I live.
Okay.
Like to Europe, it's probably not reasonable, but
yeah, but in the U.S., like if it were, if we're like Vegas or Florida or something like that, that's where they usually are.
Baby,
yeah,
let's go.
I could potentially make it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I might be interested in participating in a gathering.
Dang, this is a pretty intense article thing. Manual.
I think honestly, the post game interview has lasted longer than the series.
Hey Chuck, just to get this on record, if for some reason Chicken and 12-teen were to not win this event, would you be willing to pre-move on stream?
I'm not willing to make that commitment because number one, they might throw just to see that themselves, and number two, even though I don't think they may be fans of the stream themselves, there's such a monetary incentive out there. If you guys could all pool your money together and pay off Chicken or 12-teen or threaten one of their relatives, so I don't think I should agree to that.
That's unfortunate.
No, here I'll translate for you. Chuck thinks you're so good that there's no way Chicken and 12-teen are going to win this tournament. So why on earth would he make that bet?
I mean, but I mean, miracles happen, right? I mean, on a good day, Chicken and 12-teen are pretty strong. I
think the real question everyone's wondering is, like eventually are they gonna lose a match or
Of course.
and by the way, so
is that even a question?
so the
Yeah.
They're gonna be playing us in the playoffs.
no, and I'm not saying lose. I'm not saying even lose a match, lose a game. Like didn't they go 9-0 in both series so far? So I had something on the tip of my tongue. Now I forget about it. Huh. Well, any further questions here?
Good.
Laggers 2020. That's all I'm gonna say.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah. I had a question actually for the organizer because we have. Is Crimson still in here?
I think we have 2 of them in here.
Yeah. So some people were asking before why it was scheduled as like a 9 first to 9 match. Because if you'd made it first to 10, then there could have been an adoption. Whereas you can't get to adoption if you just have 9 games.
Right. Oh, that would have been great.
I will be the first to say that we all make mistakes, and we deeply regret the decision that we made. Like there's so many people out here who think that they don't have parents now because of what we made, and we have to live with that for the rest of our lives. So
you don't want children to have a beautiful home.
I know. Like, you heard it here first. We hate kids. We just do. It's, like...
What?
Okay, well, go ahead.
In all seriousness, we sort of vacillated back and forth with a lot of different match links, and yeah, like we do with most of the things, we just sort of look for input from the community, and then also talked it over with ourselves, and we just sort of settled on 9. But like probably anything around that range would have been fine. Like from the 8 to 10 or 11 range, 9 just happened to be the number we landed on.
So my understanding, so I did stream with JD Cannon on Friday night, and he mentioned that chess.com is still interested in holding a Bughouse Money tournament at some point, but they need to make their code better, which I think we can all see some deficiencies in the chess.com code. So I don't know when that'll be, but I think we'll see a reprise of a lot of these players in a tournament like that. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, one more question I'd like to ask Tolton and Chicken. Like, what changes, if any, would you most like to see like brought to chess.com Bughouse?
Wait, did you say 12-teen or any?
No, he said 12-teen or chicken. We would have asked what changes.
I'm honestly a pretty big fan of chess.com Bughouse. I like the multi-pre move. I like the no pre-dropping. I think it's more similar to real life. Yeah, I don't really have too many criticisms, except maybe it glitches out a few times, but otherwise it's pretty good to me. I think
that is a hot take,
and that's actually that's actually an interesting point, because when you're playing Bughouse over the board, it does take time to hand the pieces to your partner, and that is more than a time to like move your hand on the board with existing pieces. So it does kind of simulate over the board to not allow free drops. Yeah. Do you have any comments, Chicken?
Free drops.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh no, I want to hear from a Chicken if he has anything.
Yeah.
Chicken is muted. I don't know. Maybe he's been talking for a while, not knowing he's muted.
He's waiting for the light to turn green again.
Okay. What was the question?
The question is, what changes, if any, would you make to chess.com in terms of Bughouse?
Well, what did Janik say?
we're not going to tell you, because you have to come up with your own stuff.
You can open check right now, and then
I think one thing. One thing that could be a bug who list, like to show the available partnerships, might be a good addition.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, okay. I like it.
I'm a
fan. Or a chat room like this Discord might be good. But that's the 2 things I'm thinking of for now.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, like I think having having either of those features would be very nice. Well, congratulations again on winning your match, and thank you so much for coming in with us and providing your insights. Best of luck to both of you guys for the rest of the tournament.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks everyone. So for the people watching the stream, we got to find someone to raid. Oh, I guess I will review the matches coming up, which I believe the only one unscheduled or that hasn't happened yet is the Little Pluck and Grind returns versus Sheikah and Bughouse Fnatic. And in the chat at some point during this series, Grind mentioned that match has been scheduled. I believe he said 5. It was either 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time today. I will not.
I believe it's tentatively 6 p.m. Eastern time, though we're waiting to get confirmation from all of the players. But I believe that's the time that they were agreeing to.
Okay, so 6 p.m. today. I will not be able to cover it. Hopefully, someone else will be able to stream it, or if not stream, at least you guys might all want to get a Discord call and talk through it.
If only we had the world's greatest Bughouse players who happen to also be streamers in the call.
Oh, what do you think, King Switcher?
So that's a great point. If Laggers of the Ring,
I think he just left though.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm the better flagger anyways.
Well, could this be the start of a team rift? Maybe the only thing that could take down this team.
But there ain't no rift because he's nothing without me. There's a reason why Clocking Switcher is 2,500 a random pool, and after he partners with me, he goes up 200 points, and then he drops.
You heard it here first. Clocking Switcher isn't even good at Bughouse. That's what everyone just heard.
He's overrated Saxoner. He's not good at defense. He's not good at chess. He doesn't okay, he communicates well, I'll give him that. But that's about it.
I love you. You're basically like, he knows how to say words.
Yeah,
that's the extent of his Bughouse ability. He says words good. Well, yeah, thanks for having me on as always, Chuck. This was a ton of fun.
Oh yeah, Chuck, this was the best.
Yeah, this was so fun.
Hey, thanks so much everyone for coming on and co-commentating with us, and I hope we can have more Bughouse World Championship commentary like this with a lot of people on a call rather than just me, because I think it's definitely more fun that way. At this point, we need to find someone to raid. I am open to suggestions. I do see a 4-player chess stream going, so that's kind of what I'm looking to right now. Yeah, his title is Variance, which is always that's always a good title to see.
I think we found a winner.
Okay, so we're gonna send you to this guy's name is 7991 Radon, and he has 9 followers. So maybe we can show him some love and get his stream bigger.
Help the man's out. And let's get him to double digits at least.
Double digits, yeah. Let's try to get him a follower or 2 at least.
Is this your first time rating a phone number?
It's probably my first time rating a phone number, and certainly not the last. So anyway, thanks everyone, and I apologize that I can't commentate the 6 p.m. match, but next week I'm going to try to commentate as many Bughouse World Championship matches as possible, and I hope to see you all there. So if you haven't followed me, please drop a follow. Follows are free. You get notified of my future streams. I mostly stream Bughouse, which is what this was, but I also do some 4-player chess, some Puzzle Rush Puzzle Battle. We do some bridge. On Monday night, we're doing a K-Tane stream. Keep talking and nobody explodes. And there's a bunch of people who want us to do an Among Us stream. So tentatively Thursday, we'll try to do Among Us.
Oh yes.
And let's try to get that going. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here, and have a great afternoon. Bye.